All right, Mark, here's an update this afternoon. A trial date has been set for the former Olympian and Maryland man accused of vandalizing the reflecting pool. Now, that's set for September 28th. David Hearn was indicted by a grand jury on July 2nd, U.S. Attorney for D.C. Jeanine Pirro. And she said that Hearn, quote, violently damaged the pool, and it comes after President Trump's over $14 million renovation for the reflecting pool. And he pleaded not guilty and faces up to 10 years in prison. It comes as the pool has been drained again for repairs.
All right. Well, Shanika, today, Maryland Governor Wes Moore leading a boat toward the Francis Scott Key Bridge rebuild site, that location along the river. It includes congressional members and also state lawmakers. The Key Bridge collapsed in March of 2024 after it was struck by a cargo ship. 6 construction workers died. The new bridge is set to open hopefully in the fall of 2028. In Baltimore, 6 people were also shot along the Hollins Ferry Road. It happened last night just before 10, and ages range between 17 and 21. Police say that one of the victims remains in critical condition. Baltimore police are looking for help from the public. And also, right here in the DMV, a new Washington Post report, Shanika, shows that D.C.'s Vision Zero initiative may not be going as well as leaders had hoped.
Yeah, after a sharp decrease in traffic fatalities in 2025, the numbers are heading in the wrong direction once again. We have our DC News Now's Max Marcilla. He shows us the latest data and explains why.
It's been more than a decade since then newly elected Mayor Muriel Bowser announced DC's Vision Zero initiative with the goal of eliminating traffic-related deaths and serious injuries. So how's it been going? Well, the Washington Post broke down the numbers, and here's what they found. Post-COVID, there was a record number of traffic deaths. 2023 and 2024, 52 fatalities each year. But 2025, the page was flipped. 25 deaths that year, but so far 2026 has not been going well. 25 traffic-related deaths already. That matches all of 2025, still with 4 months to go. So why is this happening? Well, DDOT points out many of these crashes were because of dangerous driving habits, from red light violations to speeding. More than half the time a driver, passenger, or a motorcyclist has been killed since 2023, speeding has been suspected. So what can be done about this? Well, DC Families for Safe Streets says it starts with infrastructure changes, things like dedicated bike lanes and safe spaces for pedestrians, but also roundabouts and bollards for drivers. The other thing they say can help is DC's relatively new intelligent speed assistance program, where drivers convicted of aggravated reckless driving have to install a device in their cars that caps their speed at whatever the speed limit is. Reporting in Northwest, I'm Max Marcella, DC News Now.
And that was our Max Marcilla reporting. Thank you for that. And, on the roadways, when you're driving, you definitely have to drive for yourself and others. And I say this because, a lot of times I'm on a road and maybe someone isn't paying attention and, trying to cross over, So I am constantly scanning, scanning the roadways, and as a driver, I think you should be, and it's kind of like you're on the edge sometimes. Then there's the people who are speed racers, and some of that is, you got to watch out for that too. You got to stay away. You got to stay away from those types of people. Anything can happen, and I mean, I've seen it. I've covered crashes for many, many years, and here in the DMV, I mean, it seems like we can get the worst sometimes. So. All right, Mark, D.C. police, they hosted a youth clinic today with the Washington Commanders. Nearly 150 D.C. teens participated in a flag football clinic at Anacostia High School. And leaders say the goal is to keep young people active, engaged, and connected during the summer months while providing a positive environment. Everyone likes positivity.
Absolutely.
All right. Meantime, Spain is the new World Cup champions, and the team beat Argentina 0-1 in extra time in New Jersey. President Trump was there for the match and congratulated the players. This marks the second title win for the country, and the team is expected to return home today. And I actually got a chance to catch a little bit of it.
Really?
I know, right? That is really shocking. But you know, this is a good game. You know, that's World Cup, and
Yeah.
I heard that we went into overtime. So when I heard that, I'm like, all right, let me turn it on to see what's going on here. And then, you know, saw Spain score.
You know, Shanique, I don't know, Sam might know better. I don't know if it was viewership or attendance, but this was, I think, maybe the most viewed World Cup
Ever?
Ever.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Do we have a number yet?
I don't know if we have
No.
the number, but
Okay.
There's also 12 more teams
yeah.
than previous World Cup.
Okay, yeah. Well, Sam said we had 12 more teams than in previous World Cups. So
got it.
obviously the participation is higher.
Yeah.
So the interest is higher as well. But my goodness, I'm watching World Cup. I didn't watch a World Cup in the past.
Right.
And, you know, the USA, of course, did a little bit better than they have in years past. It was certainly special. And I watched most of the match game or whatever. And, you know, I'm not surprised because Spain, I think at one point had like 18 or 19 attempts on goal, and I think Argentina had 0. So they were
Wow.
dominant. And everybody thought that if for some reason it would go into that sudden death where, you know, you just kick to see who wins, that maybe that would finally give Argentina the advantage. And then when they came out after that first, I guess, the overtime timeout or halftime or whatever, a break, and I was like, boom, it was the game. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. They scored. And,
Yeah, that was exciting.
So I think the better team won. But my goodness, I think the world was watching, and it was certainly a spectacular.
The whole world was watching, and I know a lot of people. You know, you have a lot of Messi fans. They do say he's great. I don't know because I
Yeah.
don't watch, you know, soccer like that, but I do hear his name a lot. He's a
Yeah.
household name, right?
Yeah.
And so a lot of people were rooting for them. I know even rapper Drake put like I think $1.5 million he bet on Argentina.
Yeah.
I heard he lost.
Well, Drake's going to be just fine.
He'll be fine because
he'll be
that's like
fine.
that's
You know,
changed.
he-
That's changed to him.
But you know, we talking about Messi. You know, Lionel or Lionel Messi, depending on how you pronounce it. But you know, sometimes when you're that guy, people are going to root against you as well. And
Yeah.
a lot of folks felt that Argentina throughout the World Cup maybe got some breaks.
Yeah.
But hey, a fitting end. Most would say that the better team won, and I think the women are up next year, and it's going to be exciting for them as well. So.